morning all. So I'm back at the shelter build today just to do a little day video for you. Going out on Saturday. Come away from the camera. I'm going out on Saturday, hopefully with Bushman Smithy, to do some footage, but yeah, a few people on my last video asked me to do a tutorial on that tarp tent thing that I did. It's quite hard to explain, just messaging people, it just goes on, so I thought I'll do a little tutorial today. I'll do a little cook. I've got some sausages and some nice veg to cook up. Sky's got her sausages as well. Got the fire ready to go in a minute. I've got my little setup over here, so this is me. Radio going, so we're just going to basically have a little chill day today. I'll relax and yeah, talk about through some stuff. Sky, and then this girl's going to enjoy it out here, right? Yeah. So we'll bring you back whenever we are doing the shelter build. I'll go through the little tips and tricks that I've used. Straight on there. I knew she would do that. Straight on the blanket. Bare dirty paws. Anyway, that's what it's for. So yeah, I'll go through the tips and tricks I use to get it up and running, and little easy hacks that you can use. She smells the sausages. You stay away from them, darling. I've got sausages for you later. Alright, I'll bring you back soon, guys. As promised, so this setup that I'm doing now, I'm going to go through the tutorial of setting the tarp tent up. This is, so a few people asked me in the questions what tarp you can use for it. You can't use a 4x4 or 3x3, it's got to be a 4x3. So this one is 13 foot by 10 foot by 1 Tigris. I'd recommend it to anyone really. Baz went out and bought one straight after he'd seen this one. Really good, robust bit of kit, but it's perfect for this size. And I'll do a little tutorial, but what I've done is I've basically put a ridge line up. I've done a few prosec knots, which the tutorial will be in there of how to do that if you're unsure. It's a really easy knot, but the idea behind it is it pinches on the pegs that you put in there and it pulls it out tight, so there'll be tension because obviously there's paracord on paracord. So what you want to do is lay your tarp out. This is why I recommend the 1 Tigris tarp, because it's got loads of points on it to attach it to. So ideally you need 5 points down one side, so you can put the prosec knots in each one here. So fold it in half, lay it down as you would, pick up, come off it Sky, pick up the corner like this. So pick up your first one, put it through your prosec knot. So I'll take you closer. Essentially at this point you've got your front already up, so the prossic knots are on. See what I mean, how that's loose? And then if you pull it, there's tension there, it's not going anywhere now. You've got your stick to stop it going anywhere. It's completely safe. You can just pull this side out even further. And then what we'll do now is do the exact same. So the 3 that you've pegged in here, peg in the back 3 out and pull it out, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you what we're doing. I'm using pegs. I know I'm probably going to get killed in the comments for this. Oh, why are you not making bushcraft pegs? But for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to use the pegs that come with the tarp, just to give you an idea of how to set it up briefly. So this is where you can tighten it up now. Gear looking straight. So you can see now, there's the back 3 pegged in and the front 3 have been held in place, so it's starting to take its shape now. And this is where you've got your under shelter here as well. At this point we've now got our back 3 in and our top 3 in place, so it's going to go nowhere. So really you don't even need to peg these in, these front bits. I'm just doing it just as a little bit of extra protection. So what I would do now is I'd pull this bit out, take that in, same with this bit. And these front 3 now, tidy it up a little bit. And then these side bits, if you want to be really anal, you can pull them in. You can pull these bits in to give you a little bit of, so what I always do is just fold them like this. Just gives you that little bit of extra warmth, a little bit of protection, you know, no water's getting in. Fold them in like that. So what I do with these is I'll just put my bag on it or something just to hold it down. Don't want stuff flapping around. But I like it. It just gives you that little extra protection, like I said, to keep you warm. Just fold it under. And that is pretty much it. You can see the tarp tents up. So it's literally, you start with your, to recap, you start with your prossic lines, get your front 3 in, leave the 2 at the side, get your back 3 in to mirror it, pull your front edge out, pull this front edge out, peg them in, peg your front in and tuck your sides in, and that is as simple as that. You've got a really effective shelter. Now this can go as low profile or as high up as you want. Obviously you move your ridge liner, it's going to go higher and it'll pull the thing back, or you can go low with it and then it's just low profile, but it's amazing. As you can see, when you've got the view from behind of the actual tent, this will essentially be your view of looking out over the woodland. And that's the great thing about this setup, it just gives you such an amazing view of everything around you. So yeah, I hope this helps, ladies and gents. If you have any questions again, just let me know and I'm happy to. So while I'm out here doing the tarp setup for you guys, which I've done already, the little tutorial, I thought I'd show you one of my favourite knives. So basically, I bought this about a year and a half ago. Baz will vouch for how sharp it is, but it's from a company called Black Fox, and they're an Italian maker. Now, I obviously have my everyday bushcraft knife, but I wanted something a bit more robust that could obviously take a bit of a hitting. I can batten with it, I can chop wood with it essentially, and this is what I bought in the end. I forget the actual name of it now, which I'll put once I've got back. I'll find the name of it, but I think it's the Golem it's called. You can see why, because it's green and ugly, but it's an absolute animal in D2 steel as well, so it can take an absolute pounding. Only problem is it's prone to a little bit of rust with it being D2, so you've got to keep an eye on it. But yeah, it's almost like a cookery type shape, but it's an absolute beast. It's just a great utility knife around camp, cutting meat, cutting chicken, cutting veg, hacking. It makes wood look like it's nothing. It hacks through wood. It wasn't even that pricey either, I don't think. The actual handle is great. The Kydex sheath that comes with it, it's got a little clip so you can wear it either way on your belt. But yeah, it's a absolute beast of a knife. Great grain on the handle as well, so it gives you a really good grip. Full tang. It's just an all-round beast of a knife. Yeah, I can vouch for this. So what I'll do is I'll put the description of the company that sell them down below. There wasn't that many reviews on YouTube when I was looking for it. It came across it on, I think it was Tools for Gents, I found it, and there wasn't that many tutorials. I'm one of these people that if I see something, I have to absolutely Google and YouTube the shit out of it to try and get the best reviews. There was a few, some Australian guy, but he was smashing coconuts with it and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I'll put the link in the bottom. I thought I'd do a little bit of a review. I'm not going to test it in the field. It's been tested. I've used it for a year now, and I can vouch for it. And it's not even that heavy, to be fair. It's chunky compared to a bushcraft knife, but yeah, just an absolute great all-round battening everything knife. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Take a look at it and let me know what you think if you end up buying it. So I've done the side bit on here now. It's in, it's pretty sturdy. I've put a bit of extra moss on there now as well. I will put another layer on this weekend probably if it gives me something to do. And it just blocks out that sun and I can see all that wood as well, so it looks nice from the inside. Everything's good there, holding it all in place. And this side I'm not going to bother because, like I said, my bag in there anyway, so it's pointless putting anything more up that end because my bag covers it and I've got all that space then under there. Me and Sky have had a little bit of lunch now. Enjoyed it. She's had her sausages, bless her. Come on then. So we're going to go for a little walk, burn it off, and then yeah, get some footage of the woods, and then we'll come back and we'll have a little brew, and then I'm going to have to pack up, unfortunately. I've got stuff to do. I need to get home, so yeah, it's been a nice day. I wish I could stay overnight, but it's not going to happen as I've got stuff to do. Saturday though is going to be epic. Oh great, she's found the water, let me turn you around. Don't drink that, Sky. Come on. There's fresh water over there, but she's drinking stagnant water in a puddle. Typical German Shepherd.